Okay, good morning class. Good morning Carpentry 12 class. So yesterday I sent this out. So hopefully you got a copy. And if you don't have a copy in front of you, then now what I'm going to show you right now, you're looking at this page here. And there are, at the top of the page, there are 8 questions you have to do. For all these 8 questions, you have to answer A, B, C, D, E. So, but the name of the game is, for every question, you ought to be able to understand the meaning of the given. Like the meaning of building width, the meaning of the projection of overhang, and the cut of the roof. The cut of the roof means the slope of the roof is given in the proportion or in the ratio for 150 over 250. So for every single question, so you start with drawing a diagram. So I'm going to move this out. This is what question number 1. So the given. So for example, the meaning of projection. Okay? Projection means how much the roof extends horizontally away from the wall. So that given as 900 millimeters. And the width of the building is 9,200 millimeter or 9,200. Then the slope of the roof at anywhere, that is called the cut. At anywhere you measure the slope is always in the ratio of 150 over 250. So the name of the game of all the calculation is asking you, focusing at 1 triangle, 2 triangle, and 3 triangles. So one more time. 1, 2, 3. It's all playing the game of proportion. Okay? So let's start with question A, the run. So the run, since at this point is the midpoint, okay? The midpoint from here to here. So for the A, so the run of the common rafter is 9,200 divided by 2, and that's 4,600 millimeters. Okay? Now the part B is asking you, comparing your answer right now, the run, which I put it right here. So now you're comparing the given cut. 150 over 250 means the given run is 250. Right now the run of the house is 4,600. So the part B is asking you to calculate in terms of proportion, how much more increase. Comparing this side of the triangle and this side of this bigger triangle. Okay, so these two triangles in grade 9, they are called similar triangles. So similar triangles size increase in the same proportion. So the mathematic concept behind all the calculation is proportion. So at the very beginning, we're comparing. We're trying to find out how much more increase. Comparing the unit run and the overall run of the house. So B part. So the question is number of unit runs. One unit run is 250. Now the run of the house is 4,600. So you're going to divide 4,600 divided by 250. Okay, so that's how we find out how much more. For example, if I have $10, you have $2, then 10 divided by 2, then I have what, 5 times more than you. So you got to understand for what reason you have to do it by the division. Okay, so now I'm double check. I know the answer is, let me see, 18.4. I just want to double check. Divided by 2, and that's 4,600, not divided by 2, divided by 250, and that's 18.4. Which means that's 18.4 times as much. If this side is 18.4 times that much of the unit run, then the height of the house increase in the same proportion. So that's why later on in calculating the height of the house, height of the roof, so you multiply 150 times 18.4. The same thing as the line length, then you have to multiply I call this the unit hypotenuse by 18.4. So when you're doing C part, you need to calculate the unit hypotenuse. And after that, after you calculate unit hypotenuse, then you multiply 18.4, and that should give you the line length. Okay? So you're going to do this. So I call this from here to here is H. Okay? So C part. So using Pythagoras. Okay, so right here. So that's the preparation for the C part. And then, okay, so now, okay, let me see. So you have, so you have 85,000. .55 millimeters. Okay? Alright, so that's 1 unit of hypotenuse. It's right here. So the meaning of the answer is So from here to here is 291.55 millimeters. If the run increase by 18.4 times, then the line length from here to here should also be increased in the same proportion. So that's why for the line length, as that's equal to, we're using 18.4. So 18.4 times 291.55 mm. Okay? Because the hypotenuse also increased in the same proportion. Now we're almost done. So, let's see. 8, times so that's give us 5,364.52 mm. So let me double check. I cannot afford to make a mistake on video presentation. So 18.4 times 291.5364.5. Okay, great, excellent. So the D, the height. So I'm going to leave it there for you to look at it, to write it down. So basically later on, from question 2 to 8, you are asked to follow question number 1. I think the critical part is look at the given value and draw a diagram. Okay? And then understanding the meaning, not only understand but apply the B part. Okay? So you're dealing with the math concept is all 3 triangles at which their corresponding sides are also in the ratio of 150 over 250. Okay? The funny thing is the similar triangles concept taught in Math 9 and never we enforce in other grade level. Alright? Alright, so now for the D part is, now the height of the roof is from here to here. Since the run increased by 18.4 times, 18.4 times of 250, so the height should also be increased by what? 18.4 times 150. So the height, so 18.4 times times 150. Okay. So let's see. And that give us 2,760 mm. All right? Now, and then these are particular questions are asking you to finally realize to calculating the overhang. Then we can follow the same rationale. Okay? The E part. So the E part is, now you look at this triangle. The projection is 900. So now at the very beginning, we're comparing 900 with the 250. So we're going to find out how much increase comparing 900 to 250. Then the number of times increase should also apply to the hypotenuse, which is calculated as 291.55. Then we're using the result, comparing 900 with 250, multiply to now 291.55, and that would give us the overhang. The overhang is the hypotenuse of this triangle. Okay? So the E part is calculating the over is equal to 900 divided by 250, and that shows you the number of times increase applied to the run, comparing projection, and the run. That much increase should also be applied to the hypotenuse. Okay, so let's see. And so the answer is 1,049.58 mm. Oops, sorry. Here we go. That's the E. Okay. I'm still trying to learn how to, I would say, use the dark cam efficiently. Alright? So at the very beginning, you must admit it's not a very smooth process for me. I'm still learning. For every single part, you have to know, okay, the meaning of the calculation. So that's why each question you need to present a diagram. Okay, for question, the target mode for question 2 to 8. Question 2 to 8. And that should keep you busy today and tomorrow. Then on Friday, see, I put it down right here. On Friday, I'm going to go over this question number 1. Okay? So that will give you enough time or enough information to work on question 2. All right? Great. Now, so, and okay, just follow this. Each question from 2 to 8. Start with the diagram. Okay, so get it done. So hopefully I will see people submitting this critical assignment on Monday. All right, so good luck.